No. I've been all around the UK and this is the last gig, and that was a bit pants, if I'm honest. I was in Berwick-upon-Tweed last night, and they were a lot more lively than that. So I don't want word getting round that Dundee were a bit naff. So let's try it again. Good evening, Dundee. Right, I knew you had it in you. Hello. Thank you so much for coming down on a Sunday for a matinee. I love a Sunday matinee. Has anyone not seen me before?
Yeah.
So a few of you, okay. So just to give you a bit of context if you've not, I'm from Huddersfield. I am a Pisces, and my favourite colour is purple. And I've got 7 fingers, which obviously means I decided to play piano for a living. So I've got some love and some ha, which tells you all you need to know about my sense of humour. And gonna play you some songs, what I wrote. Gonna start with a song that is about people who complain. This is called Moan of 1,000 Years. Anyone that know who's a bit of a moaner? Oh, you're pointing at him, okay, yeah. Well, this is for you then, sir. I'm not on board with the sound that's in my head. It lacks clarity, rumbling, droning on. The moan of 1,000 years. I hear woe is me, I hear what I see. What a battery every day it goes on. The moan of 1,000 years. Step right up, I'll take you down with me. It's easier to hear what I want to believe. So back it up and don't think too much, because all your freedom is here. Retaliate with a crisis of faith, and you've been dying to believe. I'm not fine with the wine that's in my mind. It keeps repeating, it's pouring, and it goes on. The moan of 1,000 years. I like my dignity, so I keep my mouth sewn shut. I can't trust myself to say what I mean. It's so the moan of 1,000 years. Step right up, I'll take you down with me. It's easier to hear what I want to believe. So back it up and don't think too much, because all your freedom is here. Retaliate with a crisis of faith, and you'll be dying to believe. Retaliate with a crisis of faith, and you'll be dying to I've brought my new toy with me. It's a loop pedal, which is down here. So basically I figured that when I do solo gigs, I've got both hands doing something, my voice doing something. This leg's doing the pedaling for the piano, but this leg felt a bit bored. So I was like, why not I bring another instrument into the equation? And so I did. And I'll give you a heads up, it's a lot fucking harder than it looks. Because I go to gigs and I see, oh, soloists, they've got a loop pedal, that's really cool. I could do that. It's really difficult. So be kind, Dundee, if this goes. Imagine like a slow motion train wreck, that could happen. So, it'll be artistic, won't it? It'll be something that just happens once, hopefully. So, to start with the loop pedal, I wrote a song about it being alright to just try something new, as in the loop pedal, so it's quite meta. I've written a song about using a loop pedal, and I'm going to use a loop pedal. So this is called Starting a Pistol. Okay. Crack of a starting pistol, firing the neurons in your brain. I chime with the sound of 1,000 bells, appealing to you to do the same. I am the crack of a starting pistol, firing the neurons in your brain. I chime with the sound of 1,000 bells, appealing to you to do the same. I am the crack of a starting pistol, firing the neurons in your brain. I chime with the sound of 1,000 bells, appealing to you to do the same. But don't tell me that I can't, don't tell me that I won't. If I believe you, then that becomes my truth. I am the scream of procrastination, silently causing unknown pain. I'm easy to banish if you relinquish, needing each hour to be the same. I am the scream of procrastination, silently causing unknown pain. I'm easy to banish if you relinquish, needing each hour to be the same. I am the scream of procrastination, silently causing unknown pain. I'm easy to banish if you relinquish, needing each hour to be the same. But don't tell me that I can't, don't tell me that I won't, don't tell me I'm the only one who's sitting here and stop and don't. If I believe you, then that becomes my truth. I am the tear of regret. I fucked you up. Come here, I'm gonna do it again. Okay. Now. I am the tear of regret, causing my face as a liar state. I'm not gonna roll over yet. Plenty of time left for love and patience. I am the tear of regret, causing my face as a liar state. I'm not gonna roll over yet. Plenty of time left for love and patience. I am the tear of regret. I will not roll over yet. Have time for love and patience. Don't tell me that I can't. Don't tell me that I won't. Don't tell me I'm the only one to simply hear and stop and don't. If I believe you, then that becomes my truth. So I won't believe you, and I won't let you be my truth. Thank you. See, nothing happened. I just laughed, right? So let that be an indication that if you do want to just try something, just do it. Because the worst thing that can happen is that you fail. Okay. I heard some absolutely beautiful singing during David Dylan concert. So there's no excuse for you now. I know you can all sing. And this next song, I wanted to do it. And whenever I play it live on my own, there's an overlap that I can't do because the lead vocal overlaps with the backing vocal. And I just thought, well, I'm in Dundee, and I've got the Dundee Sunday afternoon Blues Buster Choir with me, so I'll do it. So this song is my most streamed song, which means it's been played thousands and thousands of times online. And I've earned a princely sum of 63 pence. And sorry, that wasn't like for emphasis. I've just got a sweaty arse. Sorry. And the reason it's the most streamed song on Spotify is because it's got someone on it who's a lot more famous than I am. So it features Ginger from the Wild Hearts, and it's a song about loneliness called "The Price." And it goes like this in the chorus: I guess it's just the price of being lonely. So that's what I sing. And as I hit the word lonely, you're going to go ba-ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum, bum. Okay? So let's try it. I guess it's just the price of being alone. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum. I guess it's just the price of being lost. Ba-ba-da-dum, bum, ba-ba-da-dum, bum. Does anyone actually know the song?
Yes.
Okay, so you three are gonna lead it on. Okay, here we go. If you want to do a bar or a da, or a dum, or a bum, or a boo, or like they did in Blackpool, a moo, whatever you want to do, just try and sing along. Here we go. Price And I often wear it on stage and forget about it, so I've just shown you how uncool I actually am. Okay. I'm going to do a song about this and what's happening here. So, I happen to think that what's happening in this room today is really, really important. Coming to support an independent business and support independent artists and be part of a community in a room experiencing something that only happens once. And fingers crossed you'll leave here feeling a little bit different to how you felt when you walked through the door. And I think that's better than staying at home and watching fucking traitors. So well done for dragging yourselves out. I really appreciate it. And I think what I've observed, I played a lot of very working class towns on this tour. And what I've observed is that this idea of community is still alive and kicking in a lot of places in the UK, and it really warms my cockles. So this is a song about community and about looking after each other and looking out for each other. This space is not policed. We can do and say what we want on this stage and within this room, and that's much more valid than being told by the people upstairs what we're allowed to do and say and think. Nation of miniature dog lovers who weep for the death of a lion, but spit vitriol needed the thought of defeat by a few desperate refugees. The minister's cuts to the LCD are rapidly rejustified. He's a person inside, but so many have died, a result of his bumbling crimes. If you listen closely in the night, you hear them cry themselves awake. I can't be the only one around here who's losing sleep and face the facts. We're underwhelmed and overtaxed, but that won't stop the world in its tracks. A city of commerce and factories, now tall with apartments and cranes, but the word on the street is now mute and replaced, 'cause we don't know each other's names. In the house of the end sits an OAP, forced to choose between eating and heat. No one knows that she's there, and it's not like they don't care, it's just that they never meet. If you listen closely in the night, you hear them cry themselves awake. I can't be the only one around here who's losing sleep and face the facts. We're overwhelmed and full of lack, but that won't stop the world in its tracks. One day we will dance round a brand new flag, when George and his dragons are slain. We can melt if we keep disagreeing, I promise you'll always change. I cling to my hopes, ever positive. I believe in a future that's bright. We've a long way to go, and God only knows that it won't happen overnight. If you listen closely every night, you hear them cry themselves awake. I can't be the only one around here who's losing sleep and face the facts. There's one way in and no way back, but that won't stop the world in its tracks. No, that won't stop the world in its tracks. I'm finding this a bit of a weird room because there's kind of a sweep of people everywhere, so if I'm not looking at you, please don't take it personally. Okay, I'm going to do something very, very dramatic. I'm going to launch straight into a dramatic song, okay? Now, when I did this in Stoke-on-Trent on Tuesday, a very tall, thin man fainted. So, if you're a very tall, thin man, please sit down now. I don't know if it's just something that happens to all very tall, thin men, I don't know. So, I'm going to do something, and even if you think, do you know what, I've seen that before, just because it's the last night of my tour, can you just act as if it's the most spectacular thing you've ever seen? Just, you know, even if it's not. Because then you'll be better than the people in Blackpool who were completely silent. Okay, are you ready? Yeah! Here we go, Dundee. 3, 2, 1. What's this? Did you demand the best of things? Did you try to control everything? No one expected this. Stop the clocks, it's not going anywhere. I've been feeling this for weeks and it's gone nowhere. And I'm sick of it, it's not even my style. I'm an optimist, but even this grows thin after a while. What's this? Did you demand the best of things and try to control everything? No one expected this. Did you demand the best of things? Did you try to control everything? No one expected this. Some of the phones don't want to communicate. My complicity was bad with all your mistakes. Problem is, I was born in the wrong town, and I don't know how many tears I should be crying right now. But what's this? Did you demand the best of things? Did you try to control everything? Well, no one expected running on you demand the best of things? Did you try to control everything? Well, no one expected this. Did you demand the best of things? Did you try to control everything? Well, no one expected this. Okay, I'm guessing from the chit chat that you all want to sing along again. Okay, so I'm going to do a cover now. This is a cover by a band called The Cars, who are an American new wave band. Anyone heard The Cars? Yeah? So this is a song called Just What I Needed, and it's going to go like this. I guess you're just what I needed. So I do that, and when I hit the word needed, you're going to go, just what I needed. So think Justin Hawkins from The Darkness, or like Freddie Mercury on a very high day. I guess you're just what I needed. It's not bad. Good head movements. I like it. You can do a bit lower if you want to go. I guess you're just what I needed. You can do that as well. Or you can do what they did in Derby. You can go. And think I won't notice. Okay. Does anyone actually know the song? Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm relying on you to get the right time and be better than Derby. That's your only direction. Okay. Coming here, I'm wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. It's not the perfume that you wear, it's not the ribbons in your hair. I don't mind you coming here, I'm wasting all my time. You're hanging out and talking in your sleep. It doesn't matter where you've been, as long as it was deep, yeah. You always look to wear it well. You look so fancy, I can tell. I don't mind you hanging out and talking in your sleep. I'm going to do a song from my last studio album, Effortless Insecurity. Has anybody heard it? Yeah. So, this is a song that I wrote on guitar. It's the only song ever I've written on guitar because I don't actually play guitar. And the only way guitar makes sense to me is if I get a right-handed guitar, which you should play like that, and I flip it over and play it like that. So the thin strings are at the top, so the high notes are at the top, and the low strings are at the bottom. And I know there's a few musicians in here, so if you're a guitarist, I apologise for making you a bit sick in your mouth, because that's just like, makes no sense to most people. And basically what I did is I got a shape that I liked and I just moved it down. So the chords ended up being G major, F sharp major, F major, and E major, which makes no sense musically. So this is to really annoy any musicians in the room. And it's a song I wrote after reading a book called Drop the Rock. And Drop the Rock is all about considering your own character defects and then thinking, maybe the things I tell myself about the world and the things I cling on to about myself are actually just rocks. And if I drop them, maybe my life will get a bit better. So this is called Drowning Rocks. I swore I'd never go round this course again. I guess I let myself down. But if you can feel with the volume down, there's something real and here to be found. The rocks that you carry are bringing us down. The rocks that you cling to will make us both drown. It's a bright new day. The sun streams through the blinds. Instead of going outside, I just curl up in my mind. And it's a dark, warm place, and I know there's no answers within. But it's the first cave I came across, so it's easy to settle down here. The rocks that you carry are bringing us down. The rocks that you cling to make us both drown. The rocks that you carry, they're bringing us down. The rocks that you cling to make us both drown. Can we do another song with the loop pedal now? And for this song, I'd like to invite you to think of somebody you've loved and lost in whatever way you want to interpret that. And I invite you to just hold them in your thoughts for this song. This is called Best Thing in This Town. try. Though I lost you such a long time ago, you took the path I can't follow. And though I love you so much more than you'll ever know, you're still the best thing. You're still the best thing. You're still the best thing in this town. Didn't understand your pain. I feel it now, but the story remains the same. And though I lost you such a long time ago, took the path I can't follow. And though I love you so much more than you'll ever know, you're still the best thing. You're still the best thing. You're still the best thing in this town. Though I lost you such a long time ago, you took the path I can't follow. And though I love you so much more than you'll ever know, you're still the best thing. You're still the best thing. You're still the best thing in this town. I'm going to do a brand new song now. I wrote this song a couple of months ago, and I wrote it about the roller coaster ride of perimenopause. So there'll probably be some people in the room who know what perimenopause is, and some people who don't. So I'll explain what it is, because this is something that we don't talk about, but all women go through, and it's awful, right? And it can last over a decade. I'm kind of like, I'm in the shallow end at the moment. I can't wait to see where the ride takes me. But basically what it's like is, once you get into your 40s, if you imagine that your body is like a model village that you've spent decades curating, and you've finally got it exactly how you like it. You've painted a little tooth on the dentist sign, you've got a schoolyard, you've got a sweet shop, you've manicured the lawns, you've painstakingly superglued tiny little leaves on all the trees, and it's finally just kind of how you want it, and you're used to it and you like it. And then over the horizon comes Godzilla, and he has a massive fight with Mothra and basically lays waste to the model village. So that's what it feels like. So if you are someone who's going through it, or you know someone who's going through it, please just be kind to them. So the good thing about it is you just stop caring. And I just don't care anymore. I don't care about the little things. I don't care what people think of me. That's a blessing, I think. So this is a song called I Don't Care Anymore. I just hung my clothes out in a thunderstorm, and it's the most normal thing I've done all day. There's gonna be a downpour, but the air is warm, so I trust my gut it's gonna be okay. Life lately has been feeling like I'm stuck underwater, I can't see the sun. I hold my breath until I can't do it anymore. I remind myself I'm not the only one. Free falling in the abyss. What humdrum melodrama is this? The right angle turns it into bliss. So I just keep on singing. I don't care anymore. I don't give a damn what you think of my thoughts. I don't care if I'm right, and you can stick it in your pipe. I'll lend you my life. I'll lend you my light. Rinse it off and lose the suds. I've had enough of this clean cut perspective I'm a victim of. They say the only way to win is to be dirty and rough, so I spit on it and pull the kid gloves off. I've already fallen into exactly what they want me to do. To extract my beak is quite the feat, so I'll just keep on singing. I don't care anymore. I don't give a damn what you think of my thoughts. I don't care if I'm right, and you can stick it in your pipe. I'll lend you my life. I'll lend you my life. The softest edges flow, feather with so warm. The sweetest smile is blown. Decorum be damned, I just want you to know that I don't care anymore. I don't give a damn what you think of my thoughts. I don't care if I'm right, and you can stick it in your pipe. I'll lend you my life. I'll lend you my life. And that vitriol is not directed to anyone in here, because you're all lovely. So I'm just aware sometimes I come across as being a little bit aggressive. I don't care, but I'm just putting it out there. Okay. Alright, I've got 3 songs left for you. And this one is about my discovery this year that I am neurodivergent, which when I realised this, suddenly made my life make a whole load of sense. So basically, knowing that my brain operates a bit differently to a lot of people's brain has made me stop telling myself that I'm lazy, that I'm stupid, and that people don't like me, and that everyone else in the world knows something that I don't about being normal and just getting on with life and operating like a proper adult. Because I know I'm not the only person who feels like that. And my entire life I've always felt very strange and outside of everything, and like I don't fit in. So, has anyone else ever felt a bit weird? Yeah, because I know I'm not the only one. And one of the very specific ways that my brain likes to torture me is by telling me that when I get into a new romantic relationship that they don't really like you, they just feel sorry for you. So what I do is I try desperately hard to be like a normal adult human for the first phase of the relationship, and then when they sort of start to like me, I finally relax and I'm like, woo! Does anyone else do that? I believe it's called entrapment, but I don't care. Anyway, so the good news is I'm okay, and the person I'm with, I've been with for a few years, and like they've not run away yet, despite me writing this song and playing it to them and saying, you know. So this is a song about putting a mask on and trying to fit in. It's called The Queen of Fitting In. If you don't want me, then nobody does, and I'm wasting my time in the absence of love. If I'm not foolish, then why can't I see that affection dispensed comes with no guarantees? If you don't see me, then nobody can, and I'm wondering when I'll ever get things right again. Yeah, I'm wondering when I'll ever get this right again. But you won't see me cry. You'll just think that everything is alright, 'cause I'm the queen of fitting in, and I know when to smile and when to turn away again. If I am honest, it's probably true that the bulkhead of blame falls on me and not you. But oh, how I want you to help shift this way, 'cause I'm wondering when I'll ever get this right again. But you won't see me cry. You'll just think that everything is alright, 'cause I'm the queen of fitting in, and I know when to smile and when to turn away Okay, so a little admin before my penultimate song. I just want to say some thank yous. I want to say thank you to Kit. I on the sound, and to Scott, who was on the door, and to Ruby and Lisa behind the bar. Thank you everybody at Clarkshire. And an extra special thank you to, can I try a Scottish accent or will you all beat me up?
Go for that.
There's just people shaking their heads. I gave you a double negative there, didn't I? Are you going to beat me up? I am actually from Port Glasgow originally, so I probably could batter you just by genetics. Big round of applause for my wee pal, David Delinquent. I'm really sorry. I don't know why I did that. This is how my brain works. My brain goes, why did you say something in a local accent, even though it's not that's not a Dundee accent, is it? Anyway, this song's about tinnitus. Does anyone suffer from tinnitus?
Pardon?
Yeah, exactly. So in my world, I play in a couple of very loud bands, and tinnitus in my head at the moment, it kind of just comes and goes, but I know lots of musicians who it's just there permanently, and it's just one of those things that you can't really cure. All you can do is manage it. And this next song was inspired by Bob Mould from the bands Husker Du and Sugar, and he's got tinnitus, and he discovered that if you went to the sea and he listened to the sound of the ocean crashing onto the shore, something about those waves on the beach cancelled out the tinnitus in his ears. So I just like that idea of going out into the world and finding a thing that helps quieten down the sound in your head. So this is Scream of the Sea. Oh, pull me out of the Monday, fix me up with some magic. My situation is tragic. I'm on a new phase. The mirrors are covered over. I'm walking alone, but I'm not looking over my shoulder. It's not about how much it hurts. It's not about how hard you cry. It's all about how sleepwalking through my whole life. I won't accept what I'm given. I can't remember the way home, and I got one chance. I'm not gonna waste it this life. Instead of waiting, I'll set off before it gets too late. It's not about how much it hurts. It's not about how hard you cry. It's all about how far you go to make things right. I go to the sea Okay, so final bit of admin before the last song. I will be over at the Merchandise Emporium, over by the door there after I finish playing. So I've got tour t-shirts with me as a Muppet going like that. I've got Crass record style t-shirts. I've only got them left in an XL now. I've got vinyl, I've got CDs. If you've got my latest album, I've got handmade, I've got 6 copies left of the bedroom recordings, which is not what you think it is, sir. The bedroom recordings is basically piano and vocal versions of various songs from my albums. And I released it as a digital version, so I've just made some DIY versions for this tour. So I've got 6 of them left. I've got handprint canvases. It's my hand on a canvas surrounded by diamante. Right? Yeah. So I've got 3 of them left. Okay, so my final song is inspired by my favourite German playwright. And I know we've all got a favourite German playwright. So as I've been travelling around the UK, I've been doing a bit of research and I've been making a note of, in each town or city, who is their favourite German playwright. Some of my favourite responses so far have been, in Otley on the first night of the tour, somebody shouted out EastEnders. In Stoke-on-Trent, there was just absolute silence when I asked them who their favourite German playwright was. And the other night in Derby, somebody said Schweppes, which I believe is a soft drink company. So I think Dundee can do a bit better than all of that, can't you? Yeah, so just have a little ponder now. I know there's so many to choose from, but who is your favourite German playwright? And I'll ask you to shout it out in a minute. Okay. It's really difficult to narrow it down, I know. Okay, here we go. So the favourite German playwright in Dundee. 1, 2, 3. Burger. I think somebody said fart over there as well. And somebody yelled out Brecht, which is my favourite German playwright. So well done, well done. Educated people of Dundee. So the quote from Brecht that this song is inspired by is, "In den finsteren Zeiten wird dann noch gesungen. Ja, da wird gesungen von den finsteren Zeiten." Which, as we know, translates as, "In the dark times, will there still be singing?" Yes, there will be singing about the dark times. So please, Dundee, let's keep singing. I would